That's so hard to get right. Don't know what's going on with my software just lately. It's got so many glitches in it. Gotta try and sort it out. The only way I can sort it out is live. It only does it when it's live. I've got three screen. Welcome, by the way, everybody. Thanks for coming along. Let's go get some tigers, or actually mountain lions. I've got three screens here. I've got a game, I've got Twitch, and I've got the streaming software, whether it be Prism or it will be OBS, whatever. As soon as you run the game, for some reason that swaps that over to the other side, or then you lose all of the chat because I'm running dual chat system or dual streaming system. Anyway, it really just makes it to that 9-minute mark. I just have to be really patient and Control Alt Delete this and whatever else, and Alt Tab that and whatever else. So it's a bit of a nightmare, but we're here. We made it back. So I've done a little bit of work since we've been on last. I decided to bite the bullet and actually make the shotgun and the revolver. They aren't that expensive because I had the gear already. I just never used it. I didn't use our sinew, so don't get too upset with the fact that I did it without anyone around. It's actually quite easy to do. They only need metal and skins to make, and it's only in this system, so I already had all of that and more. I had plenty of weapon parts as well from all the boxes, so bottom line is we didn't really do much offline, really, outside of rendering the fact. Finally put that back into the Jenny. That got up to full, obviously terminated, and we've been doing lots of metal since then. We don't have a lot to show for that, but yeah, we'll continue on our discovery as we go along. So I've now got all of my ammo in stock on me. I won't need that or that because I use that to make them with. I will take a bandage or two because they're always handy when you bleed. And we are looking at trying to get hold of the mountain lions this time around. The mountain lions can hurt really, really badly. So in order to do that, what we want to do is we want to find a good location for a mountain lion and put down one of those platforms. And yes, yet again, the platform theory does work quite well with those as well. It is up in the colder areas, but we're in the middle of summer still, I think. Press the right button. Yep, we're in June, so we're doing pretty good as far as temperature goes. It's starting to get a little bit warm. So while we've got the summer up, we'll see how we go with trying to find these winter cats up in the hills. So, first things first, we need to make, I'm going to make a couple of platforms if possible. All I need is lots of nails and some cordage and stuff. And I might not be able to do it until I do get the nails, because I don't think we had a lot of nails when we finished up last time. Then we can do one. But that doesn't mean we're not going to do anything on our way. We'll do something on our way as well. And we need some those. We can make those on the way as well, which is good. These are easily achievable on the road. And of course, as you know, we pick up quite a number of different cords. Different items such as fibre to make the cords. And of course, we can just hit the trees for the wood. So it's quite usable, quite makeable. I'm going to put that down there. I don't need that second axe in my inventory. We only need the one. We're not going to go through that axe in a hurry. And I just got a message, so it won't be too long. Okay, either the wrong phone or it's a customer's phone. I can't see it anywhere, so I don't think it was me. Alright, so let's move on. How are we going? Hydration wise, we're doing good. Let's hit the hills. Now, I do know a couple of places where these things hide. Generally always up in that hill there, so we need to get over that side with it, what we've got. How many arrows have we got? 7. Get this chicken. No, we'll just scare it off. Don't think we can get that back, can we? Oh, we can. Good. I'm going to leave that bear. We're going to go across the water. Because today we want to achieve greatness. And we've got a... notice that difficulty also with the game is that underwater, even though the water rendering's awesome, you'll see that that's actually a copper node, but under the water it looks like every other node. There's no colour to it. The only way of really being sure of what that actually is to swim to it and actually mine it. Actually not an easy task either. Without drowning. That's alright. One drown is good. I don't really want to cop it too much. That should probably bounce back with the kind of stuff we've got in our energy levels. So we'll get that back momentarily. Keeping an eye out for any more coral. No, not coral. What is that? That is kelp. Because it all helps with your energy levels. Alright. Let's go back to doing this. I just got to keep an eye out for any nasties on their way. I'm not interested in planting the platform down for bears if I can help it. There's a lot of bears around though up here, by the look of it. Oh, I see 3 already. Was that just a bit dirty? It is. And I did say something about putting a platform down there too sometime. What I'm going to do is we're going to go across this. We're going to cut this off. We're going to keep out of the actual the woods for now. Just out of the woods. Let's go suey off here. We'll cut across there now. I know it's up that stream, so we're going to go up the top of that stream. And we're going to cut across to the left, across the top of the hills. There is one position there, I'm pretty sure I remember being where there's a cat. And of course, the higher the level, the beast, the more yield. So higher level the cat, the better better food we get, and the better sinew drop we get as well. So this is just somewhere where I remember a cat being. It may not be in this particular spawn. It was in my last couple of maps that I've pulled up. So up on the left of this waterfall, now there's sometimes a bear in here, which is just as annoying as ever. Ah, no bear here at the moment. There is a creek up here as well, at the top of this hill. And you get to the creek, you know you're going in the right direction. The creek's underneath this cold mountain. 18 degrees up here still, so we're doing pretty good. Here it is. And you can go up on top of that as well if you really want to, but I'm not going to go that way. I'm just going to go straight up this way. No wildlife, which is always nice. And so, normally with this particular creature, you want to be able to hear it before you see it. Because by the time you see it, sometimes it's a little too late. We want to hear it. And once we hear it, we want to put down the platform. That rabbit scared me then. I didn't see that there. But I've seen the what do you call it? The health bar. Sometimes it just keeps me reserved. Alright, so I can sort of point it out, although we haven't uncovered it yet. There's a sort of a ring rock there. And there's one that hangs out there, but I'm not sure, because it's fairly early in the game, I don't think he's really had too much chance to level up. Every time he kills a hunter or yourself or whatever, they have a chance to level. So the more players and the more NPC players they kill, the more levels they go up and the better you are for getting sinew for them. So length of time for them being on the map is critical to their drop rate. There's one. That is a level 3. So we're going to pop that thing. We try and get as level as possible. They don't have a massive aggro range, but they do have an aggro range. So we don't want to get too close to them. So we're going to pop that there. Should be enough. Try and get his attention. Now I think he's like a dog. I'm pretty sure they take off once you hit them. That's not handy. Oh. Just double check that. It's been a while. Nah, he goes straight after you. That's where the shotgun comes in handy. Only trouble is I think they run further than the dogs. I'll go up here and get him on high ground. Behind that red bush there. Go back to our thing. We'll swap over to 7. That's where the shotgun comes in handy. Alright. Now, unfortunately, I think I shot the actual platform then, so I'm going to have to fix that up. Now, you can, of course, obviously pick the platform up and move it if you want to. I'm going to leave it there for now. And we've got 4 sinew up of a level 3, so that's pretty good. The other good thing about where we are also is that the creek isn't too far away to wash our hands. You can do it with snow in a bottle as well. I think you can do it with just snow. I think they might have changed it to that, but I don't know for sure. Now, if you're not really sure, let's have a look at our map. Closest bit of water is up there, but so is a bear, I think. Is there a bear up there before? No? I thought there was a bear here. No? Okay, cool. So, successfully got our first mountain lion. We'll put that on the educational YouTubes as we go along. It's not going to stop for any of these. Sorry, not going to bypass any of these boxes if I can help it. Still 12 degrees in the snow, loving that. We had another box back by the platform too, if I'm not mistaken. Go get that one as well. So, now we need to try and get as many nails as possible, get it up to another 10 or more, and make ourselves another platform. Nice to get a couple of different cats while we're up here, and uncover the bit that I was talking about as well. Certainly no shortage of cats, that's for sure. There we go, that's a good amount of... there we go, good. So, can we make one straight away or not? No, we don't have enough of those. Going to make some more cords. We don't have any reasons to carry fibre with us. And we'll make a plank. Can we make a plank? No, we can't. We need to hit a tree. That's alright. We can do this. Go smash a tree. The other thing I like about being able to do this way is also being able to see that platform from the map view, which is cool. So when you put down things, it changes the map as well. The chicken, is it? There's 2. I might actually. Did I get any? I don't think I got any food off of that cat. I don't think. So we'll grab that. We'll cook that up as well while we're at it. And of course, we can raise that platform and get underneath it so that we can at least... Let's get one of those out before I do that. And basically cook something if we need to. Kill it. Butcher it. Do we have an... Oh, we don't have enough medicine leaf to make the fire starter. That's annoying. We can get out of the rain. 15. Getting out of the rain probably does help still. So we'll find another medicine plant. We can make ourselves a fire then. Have a look around a bit. Oop, there's another box. We didn't make another key, did we? No, we didn't pick up another key. So hopefully we won't come across a military box. Here we are. I was going to say there's usually plenty of them up here too. There's a bit of a region for that. So let's change our prerogative here. Let's fix the platform. So we might need it. Got one piece of wood, we need more than that. Let's go knock out some more wood. Just a 3-hitters up here, not a good one. Just a smaller trees as it goes. I think that should be enough. We'll find out in a minute. Alright, so let's raise the bed. So there's somewhere to go. About there. Get out of the rain. Let's knock out a fireplace. Might need some more wood yet. We'll see. I need more fibre as well. So let's go hunting for some more stuff before we go hunkering down for the night. Well, when I say the night, it's just the morning, isn't it? Not actually night time yet. They do sit up in the snow a fair bit too, so be aware where you're walking when you go up here. You don't really want to walk into one. Because I don't think you can outrun them for... Oh, actually, no, I think you can outrun them, but you want to make sure you've got plenty of energy to do that. Alright, we've got enough there now. Let's go down and get some wood. Interesting, I put those rocks on the bottom of the pool there. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. It might have been there before, I didn't notice it. Underneath the water there. The other thing I did offline too is I went crazy in that that forest. Got a lot of trees, so I should have plenty of wood on me. Back at the home. Probably need to eat some of my berries and that. I did get a couple of pieces of meat, that's good. I didn't realise that. We'll get this one out of the way and we'll head back. So we've got our fibre and we've got our wood and we've got some food to cook, so let's go get that done. Get our energy levels up. There's another fibrous there. The metal up there, I'm not that fussed about the metal. Up there later. Fill that up, stick these in it. Cook up some chicken. Go for hydration as well. Doing pretty good with hydration. We'll take one though. This will dry us out a little bit. It always does. It's like a night on pizza, you know, you get too much dehydration. I'm going to pop that back down there. I'm just going to reload some of these weapons as well while I'm here. Otherwise, you get stuck with weapons with lots of ammo and nothing in them. It was a bit wetter up in the hills. Of course, we're in the snowy mountains, so it's not out of the ordinary to get a little bit wetter in those regions than it is down in the mainland. Oh, stretch out. Looks like my maximum health has just increased by 81 instead of 80, so one more point, and I'll probably lose that if I die. So we'll try not to die, but you know, hey, might be inevitable. Let's go. Now, can we make another platform? I said I was going to do something like that, wasn't I? Yeah, we can. Platform on the way. Let's get some more wood, if at all possible. Not on that one. And we'll see if we can get that circle of rocks uncovered, which I think is... I think I might have already got to it. Have I already got to it? No, I think it's up here. Maybe. I don't know. Let's go have a look. Let's have fun looking for it. All this greenery, it makes it very hard to spot simple things like fibres and medicine plants. Keep a keen eye out for it all. I'm going the right direction, aren't I? I feel like I'm going backwards. No, I'm going the right way. There's two creeks. I feel like I just went through the same creek twice. We don't want that. Alright, let's keep an eye out. What was that down there? Level something? It's level 2 something. Bear. Don't want the bear. And now I'm pretty sure under this rock here, because you can actually use this rock to camp in, by the way. I've done it plenty of times. It just overhangs in here, so your fire doesn't go out. But I didn't remember that before I put that platform up. Although it doesn't really matter, we can always lower that platform. So going up to these places to hunt things like mountain lions and stuff is really not one that you're going to achieve a large amount of nail return to continue building the house. So we're doing this outside of what our normal mundane procedure is. We're doing it mainly just to mix it up a little bit. There's a cat over there. Don't know what level he is. I think this is the one I'm thinking of. That's around this. It just hangs around this area. Let's see how we go with this guy. Now they go up to level 5. I think level 10 if you're lucky, or if you die from them a few times, which is unlucky. Chicken. It's a level 2. Alright. Let's get this chicken. No, chicken's going to run away. Alright. The chicken's going to be chicken. So what we're going to do now, that means that that's going to probably spawn here on more of a regular basis. So I'm going to pop the platform here on a level ground if possible. Maybe up this way a bit more. Get it up a little bit higher. And as you've seen from the last attack, they do put a fair bit of a dent in your platform. But nothing you can't get out of the way. Now we want to go 7 straight afterwards, don't we? Give him a good shoot in the head. Now I've got a couple of shots in there. Should be able to just shoot him one more time with a rifle, I think. Should reload it. Where'd you go? But this is the problem. When they take off sometimes a long way. When they get over a hill, you lose track of them. But listen for them. And they do repair. There we are. They do have an ability to repair themselves. Got him. And that's not something we want. Mm, 5 out of a level 2, that's pretty good. Pretty happy with that. I'm going to wash my hands with my water, or I won't remember. Alright, so he didn't get too much of a chance to damage our platform, which is nice. Go back to our platform. Inside of this, like that. Grab some more wood too. Have a look at some boxes and we'll get some more wood organised, because I reckon that fire will be getting close to being out on our first platform. Nice, another 10 nails. What we'll do is might uncover a bit more of the actual map. I might go up to the black area, the bit that's covered in the fog of war. Pretty sure there's another cat up here though. Unless that's the same one. I don't think so. Sits in this big platform up here with that big tree. Only problem is I find nearly every time I go up here to get this one, which is usually a high-end one, there's a bunch of bears to avoid as well. It runs off into bears, and believe it or not, they cohabit. No problems at all. So that's a bit annoying. You end up having to kill a bear and a cat at the same time. I actually had to kill a bear, cat and a dog at one stage. But lucky for me, I didn't really concentrate too much on the dog, because the dogs just take off as soon as you get on the platform. As you've seen with my previous streams. Go up here, see if he's around the place. Box over there. There's usually one over here somewhere. This is usually teeming with wildlife up here. So far I've seen a rabbit. Dog. Looks like it's getting too cold up here, 1 degree. Gee whiz, it's gone down a bit. Let's get going back. It's starting to get a bit dark, I think. Head back to camp. Wherever that could be. Over there. That's either my camp or it's the or it's a rogue. Let's hope it's my camp. I know I'm sprinting reasonably blindly, but that's alright. Just keep an eye on any kind of health bar that comes up. We need to stop instantly. It's not too far away, it's up here a little way. This pulsating blue does take a bit of life off of you. Where are we now? We still feel well. But I hope we don't run into a cat. Something over there. Coming up on the radar. I think that's a little too bare. Go this way a bit. I found the water. Up too far from here. Oh, the fire's gone out. See the platform though. Just there. Hopefully the fire hasn't gone out because it's going to hurt. No, that's still going. It's a rabbit. Hey, crikey. Come on. Get home before I kill myself. I'm freezing cold. There we go. Alright, that'll do us for the night. Dry out, we'll get a little bit more temperature up. We won't die of the cold. What have we got going over there? That's that other house, isn't it? Yeah. Well, it's a good time to have a look around to see if we can find any rogues nearby. That's the other lake. That's a fair way away. Excuse me. So we've uncovered most of the map. There's that circular thing I was telling you about. Usually where the cats sit. I'm thinking I might actually. So that's Love Island by the look of it. That's good. So we're not too far from that. I think once the daylight comes up, we might just head back down to home, where the cat, like through there if we can, just to get that uncovered. See if we can get any cats between there, but I don't think we will. And we do that mainly because we walk around with 9 sinew, which is actually quite expensive. That'll add to us 19 sinew when we get back home. And we'll work out what we can make with the sinew. It's the next thing on the recipe books. I can see my house from here. Look at that. Who would have thought? So it's been a good day hunting the mountain lions. I do find it quite good how it's only the initial construction that needs the nails, and of course obviously the arrows, the bow and arrow. After that, everything else upgrades just with metal and other components. They don't really use much nails, so it just comes down to being self-sufficient. I think what we'll do, if it's not too expensive, is actually try and put down a mining thingamabob or two. I think I had like 3 or 4 of them in the last game. And you can ramp them up or ramp them down, and of course we also need more than one generator. So what we'll try and achieve with that also is the ability to have a what am I trying to say here? Have a killing platform in that forest too, because we need to get a lot more fat organised for running the extra power until we have enough to do our sealing and or of course some other way of generating power as well. So it is still summer, and I think it's going to be summer for a little while. I think summer will end probably closer to November, probably October, November if it's October, November if it's like a US time pattern of seasons. And if it is, then of course we're really better off putting up windmills than we are putting up solar panels than we are windmills. Windmills work really well in winter or in the colder regions. And we're on the lake, so we do get a fair bit of a breeze off the lake, but I don't think it makes any difference in the game. I think it really just comes down to what season you're in. Spring and winter, good for the windmills, and of course, obviously, summer and early spring also is good for the solar panels. They both, I think, produce pretty much the same energy of each other. So you need quite an array of them, and you also need to upgrade them all as well in order to make them worth actually having. Otherwise, yeah, you're not going to really get a lot of use out of them. You're not going to get any kind of revenue from them as good as you could do. Just being at level 1. That's all right. That's down the track. I don't think we get all that done tonight. We'll certainly make a start on with the sinew we have. I'm trying to get some sort of energy organised, and of course some mining organised too. So we don't have to keep going out and getting the mines. When you've got the mining cylinder, I think it is, or the mining ability, just to put it on the ground somewhere. Once you've got 3 of those going, there's no real reason to be able to go out and get all of the ones on the run as much. Hello? Our lines respawned just in time, so we're going to do that again. Just over here, away from that. It's not winter time. We can get up on it. Be a good start. Let's get this guy. And 7, let's reload that one. He's only a level 1. You can see how quickly they respawn. They don't take forever to respawn. 7. Didn't get out of the way fast enough that time. Actually, I think he actually got up on this side. Wasn't quite high enough. Generally, you can tell if you go up to it and just walk into it, but he also could have just spawned into it, so that's alright. But we got out of it, or it just aired out. So that's good. Another 5. So we're going to go back to 14 instead of just the 9 we had. And hydration's good, so we're going to use that to wash our hands. And we might as well head back. I think what I'll do first of all is I will change this to be over the fire, so we can run to it if it's raining. Alright. And I think we're good with the degrees, so it should be good to get down here. And we'll try and uncover some more of the dead map, or the black map as it were, going in this direction. And some more nails. I'm pretty sure this way uncovers black of the map. Yeah, it does. A little bit to the right. Towards this rabbit. Onions as well. So here's another place you can actually pop the fire under as well without losing it to the weather. Another overhanging rock. There's a few of them, and I know a few people that like playing the game to achieve their house in here. They just put a wall around that and they use the rock as the ceiling, and that works really well. That's certainly something that I wouldn't mind trying myself for a while. And it's quite a big area too, really. It's something that uncovers, you can pretty much store everything in there and make a couple of levels and all. Cook that first and then jump. We're going for the black area. Pretty good. And then we have just over here is blacked out. We'll go over here whilst in Rome. The dog there, so I'm not going to go too far over there. I think it's just this water here. It's blacked out. There's a bear down there as well. I think there's a box there. I missed out on that bit of mining. 2 boxes together. Cannot complain about that. I like those odds. There's a carrot. It looks as though we have got really just a path straight up there. We don't really need to go to the waterfall. Like I remember, you can just go straight up there from the home by the look of it, which is cool. That makes it a bit easier to gather the sinew, which is partway through the finish of the game, really. One of the hardest things to obtain in the game halfway through. That sort of amalgamation from wood and fibres and all that sort of stuff into the realm of sinew and what's the other one? I think it's trying to increase your weather ability as well, like your clothing is going to achieve some sinew to do that as well. I think the harder the armour, the more sinew used, and of course fairer as well. But when we get into winter, so we'll be farming that area quite often, mainly because we need to get the winter gear organised before winter hits. We don't want to have to stay inside the whole time. We've got here a dog, a chicken. That dog stays there. It does. We'll just go this way onto our platform real quick. Here, Amps Grey. Chicken. Nice. Still alive. Ah, thought I killed that. Must be right down to the last health bar. So we're getting a couple of nails near home, that's good. Won't be long before we have our roof all closed in and done. It looks like all the boxes around. We'll hit this tree. Game saves, which is good. If it crashes, we're going to go straight back to where we are. Home sweet home. Feed that fire. Let's have some of these fruits and veg. That up nice and high. Beautiful. Let's stick that in there. And meat away before it goes off. And put that over here. Excuse me. So we've got 3 pieces of ceiling we can do. We want to get that fire going too, don't we? 2 sticks. What's more like we've got plenty of that. Sticks. Make some. Sometimes I like putting them in here, so let's make a couple of sticks. Break down a few. What else do we need? We need biofuel. get the fire going. Might cook some meat as well while I'm down here. It doesn't have a, unlike with Stranded Deep, doesn't have an indication of when the fire's finished. Sorry, the cooking's finished. It's a little bit unrealistic, but quite easy to go by as well. Being able to hear that go ding, because we could possibly sit out the front here and do some fishing, and then listen for the things to cook. Instead of, unless that happens with the oven, I don't know. I don't think it does. I don't think I've ever made the oven. I think I just ended up finishing up before I did that. So maybe we need to achieve that as well, just to know what that's like. Seeds away. Put the medicinal plant there. What else we got in here? Some fibrous, some of those. I'm going to leave them in there. And the wood. There we go. Still going good. We're not going to eat that. What else can we put in the fridge? Nothing else. Feathers and everything must go in here, I'd say. That goes in there. There's a oh yeah, feathers are down there. That goes in there. That goes in there as well. And that goes over here. And the metal must go in here as well. It does. Cool bananas. Strange. I'm pretty sure we had max health increased before. Unless that went down because we got hit with the tiger claw. Sorry, lion claw before? I don't know. Bit odd. Line up some of that. It's in there. Do we have enough copper? Alright, let's have a look what that's worth. Is it that one? It's a refinery. That processes ores. And then you've got the mining drill, that's what I was thinking of. The mining drill is the one that actually produces ore from anywhere. So, we've got a solar panel. So a solar panel needs one rope. And one rope equals, I've done the right one then, 3 sinew. So, and also need 3 circuit boards. So circuit boards asked for, that's on the workbench. Okay, so that's just standard stuff, that's good. Alright, so we might even knock out a couple of solar panels on one roof bit. So what we want to do is we want to knock out one roof bit. Ceiling panel. We need 2 cordage and planks. I don't think we've got any planks, I think we have to make some. Yep, I think so. Do that with it. And so, how many? We got 8 pearls. Might have to do some pearl diving yet, because each one of those is going to ask for 2. So that's going to give us 4 circuit boards. I think, and each one of these solar panels is going to ask for 3. So we're going to only be able to make 1 for now. We've got glue as well, which is cool. That's easy enough. So we'll make 1 roof piece now. Some cords. That's got to go in here to make glue. I won't leave. Used to be able to put that in there. Where did that glue again? I thought it was in there. Must be on the shelf, is it? That is. Okay, cool. Alright. So, 3 antlers. Yeah, okay. So I can make another heap of glue there. Don't wait for now, we don't need to make them straight away. However, what we do need is some tie downs. Where are they? These ones. So let's make ourselves a roof bit. And once we've done that, we'll go towards making ourselves a solar panel, because it's 30 degrees outside, so we want to do that. Let's make these up first. So we want all the copper we have. We also need all the pearls we have, and circuit boards. So pearls, circuit boards, pearls. Craft 4. We're only going to make one of them, aren't we? We need to go get some more. We're going to do some more pearl dye. So that's the circuit boards for it. What else do we need? We need rope and metal. Let's make the rope. Rope is all the sinew. That's quite a lot of rope, which is excellent. Rope is used in a lot of things. Alright. So that's those. What else do we need? Overheating here. Too hot in my room. Let's have a look. Glue and metal. Glue, metal. It's actually hurting me, believe it or not. Alright, solar panel. Needs some more mass though. We'll just have to wait for that to go up. Alright, let's get up out of here because it's hurting me. I'm dehydrating, am I? Better go cook some water. Grab some out of the fridge. We'll take some water out of the fridge. Not much, but it helps. Just sealing a bit up while we're up here. Can't really burn the water. Ironically, I can do that in real life, but I can't do it in game. We're going to put this windmill, sorry, the solar panel. We've got the solar panel at the front. We want to put it so they can't hit it as easy. So, I'm thinking on this side, just for now, until we cover the roof. I'll pop it here. I'll pop the solar panel up there. We'll just double check too what the actual achievement of both of those are. So 2 rope, 3, 6, 12. 1 rope, 6, 3, 12. So it's actually cheaper to make the solar panel than it is to do the windmill, which is interesting. I actually thought they were pretty much neck and neck. But anyway, let's go into the water, cool off, and get ourselves some pearls. If we can find any. I know there's plenty down deep. We don't have the scuba tanks. We're just going to go for a bit of a meander towards our enemy over here. Have a look at this gulf here. I think you're cracking a little quicker with that, so as opposed to the axe. You do it quicker with the pickaxe. Certainly fixed our overheating problem. Certainly a shame how you can't. What was I going to say? Can't you do? Can't remember what it was. Something you can't do while you're underwater, and I can't think what it is now. Oh, sprint. It's a pity you can't increase the speed underwater. You can increase it by having scuba gear on, of course, with the flippers. Makes a huge difference. But you have to make the scuba diving center, I think it is, or the scuba diving thing that makes the suits. In order to get that. And that's quite a few materials, I believe, to do that. Here we go, first pearl. It's only one per thing, which sort of sucks a bit. You find yourself swimming around for a while. We're at that point in the game where we do that. Who we got here? Big Owl. The Big Owl? Abigail, that's right. Sorry, Abigail, I haven't seen you for a little while. How are we going? Sorry if I missed your hello or made it a bit late. Haven't seen you since 7 Days to Die, I think it's been since we caught up with each other last. Should probably do a couple of streams of that soon. So, right, there's what do you call it? Hunters here. Don't see any, which is good. And there's a pearl right here. Slip underneath here. Hopefully we can do it without them shooting us. I don't know what the aggro range is in the water. I think it's the same distance as would be on land. But I do know that the AI can swim faster than we can. But it certainly has a bit of trouble trying to use weapons underwater. Which is our only saving grace there. Box there, any dangerous crap around it? Yeah, there is. There's a bear there, but let's see if we can find another. So, oh, it's kelp. Grab that. What's wrong with a heap of kelp? I'll be putting that in the fridge. Look up here, see if we can see if there's any nasties around here, because all the way under. There we go. Yeah. Close to a bear. I don't like going near bears when it comes to water. It takes forever to get out of the water, like this. It takes forever to get rid of a bear. Let's go down low. See how we go. I had some 12 gauge in that, that's good. Back on the water. We're not here for that, but that was a bonus. We want more pearls. So far we're coming up pretty empty-handed. So I've got a lot of kelp though. The pearls down really deep. I don't know if I can get those because it's too far down. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's too far down. It would be nice to be able to get that, but we can get that with our scuba gear later in the episodes. Sort of sucks a bit, but that's the way it goes. It's like a carrot, you know. It won't kill us, but it will certainly hurt us, I think. Let's see how much it hurts in this one here. Oh no, it's not a pearl, it's a sandstone. That's a pearl though. That won't hurt us at all. Pop in the house here and get my kelp in the fridge before it goes off on me. Quite a bit of kelp. Alright. Now we go in here. Plenty of water. So, do we have enough to make another one? Should be able to do another one. If we get one more pearl, we should be able to make another set of 3. We're going to need some more mass to do this with, though. Turn the mass controller up, might make it a bit quicker. We need 150, don't we, to make one? I think. Yeah, 150. It's going to take a little while. In the meantime, I think what we can do is probably find another pearl, because we only need one more pearl to make 3. What do you call it? What does it make to do that? 15. So it's not a huge amount. Let that go. That'll fill up then, because it won't go past 100. Unless you use a mass converter. It's sort of like a default limiter. So in order to make anything that's going to incorporate more than 100 mass, you need to use the converter to do it the last 50. Or the last 100 if you've got 200. Be watching my oxygen levels. Go over here a bit. For any shiny rocks in the water. Mining rock in the water. Looks like it's either sulfur or it's iron. We are pretty shallow here, but I'm going to go up. I'll go on there. Iron ore, nice. Definitely worth it then. A little bit shiny over here, but I don't think it is one. Oh, it is. I found the lake to be a little bit, the other lake to be a little bit more abundant in pearls. Don't know why. It just seems to be more of them in there. Either that or I'm just not a very good spawn type at this stage, or maybe overnight might see a few more spawn out. Good. More kelp. Something a little bit dark, which makes it very hard to see any items under the water. That should make us the last one. We'll just have to wait till we get enough energy and mass up. Do it. And then hopefully tomorrow we'll have maybe 2, but at least 1 solar panel up. Alright, we've got enough mass. Let's turn that off. Oh no, we don't. Don't we have enough mass? 128. We need 150. Not quite enough. What do we need in the way of energy? I think we need quite a bit of energy too, don't we? 500. Probably not a good idea to push the mass production up high at this stage. So yeah, so the idea was to work towards getting a mining thingamajiggy. But in order to run the mining thing, we also need to have energy coming in. So we need to have enough energy to fund the production of the mining things, just to keep going in the background while we're off doing our wonderful gallivanting across the countryside, getting other things. We don't really want the fridge to go off with a bucket load of food in it, which we don't have a bucket load, but you know, drink all this up too so we can get that dehydration issue out the way. I will be making more of those too, because I think once we get to the garden level, it certainly comes very handy, because you start drinking so much gardening water, it's ridiculous. And you know, hey, we need the water to survive along with the garden. How we going now? Yep, we're good. And well, one more tick over. Bang. Get the what do you call it back up? The power back up. We'll be good to make it. 700. No, 500. Oh, we're good. Our first solar panel is now being in production. So there's a diving station, 5 circuit boards for that. I think that's the only way you can make the flippers. Yeah. For underwater. We'll go put that up. And that's just got to be in distance of the BCU. Otherwise it won't charge it. So you can see a nice big bubble. I don't think it matters which way you face it, but aesthetically I like to put them in that direction. There we go. And I think if you get to the base of it, you can get all the readings right there. We are. Is that it? No, it's not it. It is that one. So these are upgrades. So start getting to metal ingots and crystals to get up there. Crystals are found in the caves. That's always fun down there. Certainly something to achieve later on. I usually have maybe 3 of them upgraded twice, and then later down the track I'll put some more effort into getting crystals and upgrading them. By the time you get to that though, you're not that far off of winter. When you get to winter or spring, the solar panels aren't as good a source of power. Now, I notice it's not telling us plus per power here, so either because we haven't really got ourselves on it properly. And I always like to have at least the ability to get up on the roof to check that, but at this point in time I want to be able to make a hatch door for that. I don't really want to have stairs going to the roof. Saves quite a lot of real estate up on the top of the floor for other things, because I want to move all this stuff up there after we've sealed the roof up anyway. What do we need to do? Another solar one of those. We need a little bit more. What do you call it? A bit more mass. Let's do that. Just real quick. Burn the mass in hard. We need, I think, 15, don't we? Let's knock out the mass real quick. Turn that off. And we'll just knock out that last solar panel, that last circuit board. And see where we stand on another solar panel. Once that's done. Alright. Yep, another solar panel. We just have to wait for all the energy and stuff to go up to do it. We don't want the fridge to go off, so we'll keep that going. Gonna kill that bird. Or butcher that bird. Not so much kill it. It's already dead. In the meantime, I think we can put that stuff in here. No, we can't. Okay. Well, look, stop doing that. I remember for a while you could actually pop what you need to use to make stuff into the bottom there, but you can't make it while it's in there. You just have to keep pulling it out. So that's a bit disappointing. And we can make a mining drill as well if we wanted to instead of another solar panel, but I'm not going to. I'm going to make a solar panel. It's cheaper at this stage, and we're still mining around the place. After we've done that, we need to start doing some more sinew, because we're going to need. We can make one mining place, one mining thing if we do another circuit board, because we'll have 4 left over after the next one, so it only needs 1 rope. So we'll have 4 ropes to make another item, such as the mining drill. Pop that on the ground over there, and we just need to get another circuit board organised. So because that'll need 2, we'll use them all up on here. So we need to go get ourselves another. Oh, how many? I think 4. Yeah, another 4 pearls. I want to make 2 circuit boards. But, you know, it's all in due time. As soon as we can start pushing this power out of here, the better off we are, I think. We don't have any more copper to melt. Potassium, I'm not really interested in that. Let's do that one. And we should also put a key before we go gallivanting around as well. So we can do that once we have enough energy and mass up again. So it's like one thing leads to the other. If you don't have the energy, you can't make the mass. If you don't have the mass, you can't make the items. It sort of sucks a little bit, but that's just the way it is. So achieve as much energy as possible, as quick as you can. That way you can put mass down and convert some mass with maybe a mass fabricator. That's already a recycler. You can do that too. So you can recycle a whole bunch of stuff. And of course, once you've done that, you'll be able to achieve quite a fair bit, and you'll start moving on exponentially towards getting a house built more of like a metal fortress. Feel a bit more secure in your own home. And yeah, achieve greatness and thrive instead of survive. In the meantime, what do we need? We need quite a lot, don't we, to get that key done? 75 mass. So we have to wait for the mass to get in there. We might go for another swim, just see what the morning gave us. Might have gave us a whole bunch more pearls under the water. Let's go have a look. Look at that straight away. We've got a pearl over here, I think. Yeah, we do. Let's try that. This thing. Yeah, no, it's definitely a lot quicker with the other one. So we'll keep to using this. Got a 2-hit with that. You do wear these out quicker, but you know what? We've got a bit of an absorbent amount of mats to do that with. Can we get this one without killing ourselves? Is that one there? Certainly looks like one. This is going to hurt when we come back up, but that's alright. We're not totally dead. See how many gurgles we get. Go out. 1, 2, 3. 3 on the way down. That gets us down to 60, so that gives us 30 health points going down that far. Just a shame you can't speed up the water by using the sprint command. I have got my finger on the shift key, however, hoping that it does, but I'm sure it doesn't. And like in Subnautica, it'd be nice if you can make like a ballast thing, you know, like to hang on to just bring you straight to the surface, but can't do that either. And it's a little bit super unrealistic when it comes to doing survivals when you don't have any technology on you either. You really don't have much to go with. But so far it's been good. Certainly worth going back under the water for. All we need is 2 more pearls and we'd have enough to make 2 more circuit boards. And we might be on our way to making another... What do you call it? I just realised also why we didn't get any power out of that solar panel, because it was night time. I think that I'd be able to make that kind of assumption. Is that a pearl over there? I think it is. Just got to be careful about that bear on the coast here. Hopefully he won't go after us, because if he goes after us, we're pretty much dead in the water. Got it. We do not want to bring a bear into the water. That is a game of death. I certainly got myself a collection of these. Is there another one there? There's 2. Nice. Well, that's 4, I think, all up now. I was hoping I picked that up and I didn't just destroy that. Because that would be a shame. Alright, let's go up to the surface. Let's have a look how many we got. Oh, the 5. Cool. It's amazing how quickly you can get pearls once you've got a diving station. It's glue sitting right there. Trouble is it's right next to our friends. Looks like they might get that one. Neighbours in the neighbour's yard. I probably have enough, well, I know I'd have enough to be able to take out the neighbour, but the trouble is they're quite vindictive. Once you've killed them, they certainly pluck up enough courage to seek revenge on a constant basis. And I'm not really interested in getting my base smacked around just yet. I'll build up a little bit more before we do that. Oh, going there. Dog there. Kind of hoping to get that box, but that's not going to happen. I wonder how much damage this would do. Is it actually a pearl or is it a sandstone? Sandstone. That's a shame. Yeah, I can see it's sandstone from here. Why did I not see that before? What's that shining in the water there? Just a bit of earth. Some shiny earth. I'm going to have to kill some animals soon because I'm going to be getting low on biofuel before long. I need to start pushing myself towards getting some more of that. It's not like I'm absolutely deprived of it, but I just don't want it to go down too far. What if you actually come up faster by swimming up than you do just using the space bar? I think you do. I don't know. So hard cooldown. Hard to say. Pearl there. Box over here I seen on the coast. Ooh, that's a fair few nails. Alright, well that swimming's made me hungry and thirsty. Also brought on a bear. I haven't fixed this either, so let's see how we go. Fix it in the meantime. I was getting here. Okay. Oh, it's only level 1, so I should be able to kill it. We'll see. I stunned him with it blowing up. Oh, that's some good fat right there. Trouble is now I've lost me the killing floor. Shame. fridge, I think. What do I want to eat? Some steak. I'm going to have some of these as well, because I've got quite a lot of them. A lot of things to eat and drink. Let's kelp give us 9, so it's almost like 10. Almost. I'll cook some steak, so there's much in the fridge. So we should get a little bit of power out of the solar panel, I'd say, because the sun's out. There we go. It's only 42%. We get 0.3. And she's going up, which is good. Excellent. Still got plenty of bullets, still got plenty of biofuel. We're making some biofuel. She's chuffing along quite well. Yeah, right up there. That. Energy's climbing up nice and fast. Now we've got the solar panel out. That's good. That's the fridge. I've got to do some fishing actually too. Quite a number of grubs there. Some fishing after. Just grubs and sticks. Let's go with the grubs. Do some fishing. That'll keep me fishing for a little while. It'll keep us a lot of fish in the fridge as well. No, let that go naturally for now. Make it a little bit more achievable, I think. So put them in the fridge. The other ones, I think I might just keep the chicken raw because that cooks pretty damn quick. Don't worry about potassium too much. Yeah, really? And not really. We'll grab the fishing line and we'll go do some fishing. I'm pretty sure bears can't get through doorways, but I'm not 100% sure on that, so we will be checking that out later. have a look what will fit through the door and what won't. However, I will make another platform out there. Or will I? I might even use one of the platforms I've got in my house, actually. I think I'll get away with that because I'm going to make a couple of chicken houses, a few mines, so I'm going to need bare ground for both of those. Mind you, we still haven't checked out whether that has been changed or not, whether we can actually put a chicken hutch on a foundation. Originally you couldn't, you had to put it on the ground. And that made it sort of a bit difficult to put your house in the water. But I used to like making the house right out into the water, above the cave, which was cool. But what limits you there, you still had to make a house, still had to make a chicken house, so you still had to have a house on land, something at least to guard the chickens. They did come around and kill the chickens and break the chicken house as well. Fish ain't biting today. Do that. Know that if the further you throw the line, the more promise you get for getting something back. Let's throw it out there, which makes it hard to see. But you can generally hear and see the weight go down. I have a few jetties as well, that's pretty cool. What do we got? Marlin? It's a little fishy wishy. Land on the other side. What if you get like salmon in that rushy water over there, more, be a little bit more realistic, you know, like salmon upstream, whatever. All I care about is hopefully the eagle doesn't come and take my bloody fish again. That happens as well. salmon's a bit good. I think so far I've only got herrings or sardines or whatever they are. Let's have a look. Yeah, what are they? Sardines? Small fish. I'm gonna go sardine. Let's go into the sun. Yeah. Bit easier to see too. It was on a perch. Any birds in the sky? Oh. That was a miss reel from me there. Took the bait and I didn't pull it in. I was looking into the sun, I didn't see it. Ah, oh, snap that off. Try that again. A perch. Basically a sea chicken. How many more have I got? Another 4. Another 4 more tries. Get a salmon of some kind. You don't get a illuminated float like you do in real life either. Like you could put the that light you get on it. That'll be good. What do they call it? Illuminated stick or glow stick or whatever that is. Better put that on the float for nighttime fishing. Because that'd be pretty cool. Oh, that's a salmon for sure. That's huge. providing we don't get any eagles go overhead, we should be good. It's a big one, isn't it? Oh, largemouth bass. Nice. Don't think I caught myself any many of those before. Hard to see now. Gets that very dull illumination over there. That's a bit better. So look into the sun. They're like fishing goggles. Dancing around a lot. It's not going under. Ah, snap that one off. I'm going to go into the sun this time. We'll go up in this direction. Makes any difference really. Hard to see. Go by sound, I guess. It's just sort of safe from having any eagles turn up and take your bait. Although I shouldn't say that, but realistically, they shouldn't be out at night time. Because I can't even see that one. I can still hear it though. You can hear it go in. Just listen carefully for it. Dancing around again. Tight one under. The other thing also, I mean, realistically, fishing at night time, you can go by the strain of your line. Usually watch the end of your rod to see if it barks over. If you can't feel it already anyway. So it's a pity they don't implement that. Another little perch. Got any more line left? No, that's it. Okay. Well, it's not a bad day's fishing. Got ourselves a dog here too. Oh, and someone's gone off. Generator's turned itself off. Either means it's full, which looks like it is. So we've done the key. We're just trying to knock out the last solar panel overnight, aren't we? So we have to put this on. Back on. That we're good with that. Now we don't want to eat these. We want to right click and we want to fillet it. Oh, look at that. And right click, and we can either harvest the oil or we can eat it. So we're going to cook it. These things have quite a lot of protein and vegetables in them, I think. So only 8 at the start, but once they're cooked, it can certainly cure your appetite pretty quickly. Now, don't take long to cook because white meat, chicken and fish is pretty quick. We're not going to eat them, we're going to put them in our fridge. Right, so that's cooked, and so is that. That gives us 19, that's nice. That's almost cooked, so I'm going to pop that in there real quick. That looks like it's cooked. It is. 23, that's nice. That's one. It's good food there. Let's get this fishing line away. And we're back. Overdrive that for a little bit, so I can get some more mass up a bit faster. I want to get that solar panel up before the morning. Yeah, 23, that's good, isn't it? It's quite a lot of food from one fish. Excellent. Alright, let's get some drinking into us because we're dehydrated like no tomorrow. Let's go get that water. Worry about that dog there getting on us. We have a platform out here. Mind you, don't really need a platform. We're on platforms already. Take it away from the door if I can help it. And I don't know whether we're on the ground enough to be able to take it off this side. Because what can happen is that you'll end up with grenades rolling under the ground, underneath the door. And that's not healthy. And how are we going? What, 150? Nearly there. Solar panel, here we are. Oh, they turned the fridge off. Okay, put that on the roof. Up where the other one is. Alright, we've got some energy happening now. Won't be anything now, I wouldn't think, because it's night time. 6%. That's a little bit. Not enough to be able to get the solar panels to work though. Once the daytime achieves itself, we will have. Put that last bit of water in there too before we forget. Wrong one. So we need to get a platform organised because should be going. Sorry, we will have some power coming in now. 1.35, so that should pick up pretty damn quick. It's good. Nothing produces the mass, only the mass converters and the recyclers. It sort of sucks a little bit, but you know, I don't think there's any other way around it. You can, however, have enough of the solar panels running in order to just keep the mass producing object going 24/7. We've got a bit of cloud cover, great. Not what the doctor ordered. Need more light. It looks like it's going to be a rainy day again in June. Which it generally is over here, but I don't think it's in the US sort of a cultured area. It should be actually quite bright indeed. Okay, what else do we need? We need quite a bit down here. I don't think we have enough copper to do anything. Yeah. How much copper do we need per thing? 4. No, we should be able to make a couple. We should have enough there to do 3. Means we need to have, what's that, 12 pieces of copper? We have. And that will get us through to almost. Well, actually, we could probably make it out of the glue. What do we need to make glue again? Antlerless ash and biofuel. How much is that each time you use it, though? That's the question. Don't care about the ash, that's cool. It's the antlers. Sorry, the biofuel. I'm worried about going through. How much does that give us? 2 in stock. Hopefully it'll be more than 1. We'll see. Yeah. A lot more, so it's a stack of 5. That's good. Let's close this door. Let the draft in. So, that would mean that we should be able to do another solar panel. Yeah. We just need 3 of these. It's going to take a little while because we don't have a lot of energy and metal. A lot of energy and thingamajiggy. Should we do 1, 2, and then once that's up, we should be able to do another 1 more. That makes 3. And that'll be the last of the solar panels we'll do. After that, we'll do some windmills. And then we're well on our way from a bit of self-sufficiency without going through so much biofuel. Mind you, we will be able to make lots of biofuel because there'll be plenty of things to kill in the meantime. biomass controller on. Just to get that little bit extra out of it. I think our next episode will be kill as many as we possibly can. Animals around us. Because we definitely need more biofuel before we're going to be able to be self-sufficient with, what do you call it? Solar panels yet. I'll turn that off now. That build up naturally. Alright, we've got enough there now. We've got any fruit on us anywhere? That'd be kelp, I think. Go into the red there. Nice, more extra energy. Okay, so all of the other things that we've got here, including that, I think, is going to give us a little bit of fruit and veg, whereas the actual bars don't give you any. I think they pull a bit of hydration out of you. Well, that's good to know. Hey, what? What's that rubbish? It ate me through the door? Oh, at least it's naffed off now. Now, what was I doing? That's right. What's, Raya, that in there. Then we'll render fat at this stage. Those antlers away. And that, we don't need to carry them around with us. What don't we need to make the solar panel? All we really need is the adhesive and the rope. So we can put that away and we'll just grab one. Put that away and we only need 3. Don't need the circuit boards. Don't need nails. Don't need the wood or ash. Feathers. Oh, actually, I think we need the steel, don't we? I need that copper. That away. Definitely would have been a better day for windmills today than it would have been for the solar panel. We could probably make a windmill actually instead of the last solar panel. We might do that. That way we're producing something all the time. We'll do 3 of each at the end of the day. But So we need 3 of these. How much do I need for that? All of those and 2 ropes. And a lot more energy and metal. 2 ropes. That way, with these windy days, we'll get some energy. I mean, we'll produce something at least. I do, however, need to kill some things in order to get some more fat. Can I make another platform? I should probably make it. Yeah, it should be able to do that. I do want to save our nails up to the ceiling, but you know. Priorities. How more planks is there? Make some more. What do I need? 4 more. 4 more. And I did say something about putting that over by the forest, didn't I? Well, maybe I'll make another one over by the forest as well. We need to start making some kill areas. We need to get lots of fat. Where the bears are. So far I've got a dog outside of my house and I haven't found a bear yet. Where I went to, it was close to the house still. Get past the door would be good. Oh, there's a bear there. That's good. I think I might put it closer to the top of the hill, not so close to the house. Level 2. A little bit of fat on him. Put it up here. Very level, is it? That's probably why I did it there. It's level. I like how low that is there. I feel they'll probably come up here and kick my ass. Find out if he goes at that light, that side. Crouch. Doesn't look like it. But he is a pain in the ass. He's going to take off on us. Still got a swipe in. Set platform up. So upgrade that for. When you make it into metal, they last a lot longer. Never into that fat. And there. So I think I see a box in the corner of my eye then. Ooh. One round of 762. Always nice. Don't see that very often in a blue box. I haven't said that, I'll probably find it near too. Nope. Another grub. Dog. I love fatten dogs. How many arrows do I have? 4. I might just use the stupid gun. Stupid gun. What level this dog is? Level 1. Hardly worth it, to be honest. Got a headshots to be good. Just ducked his head out the way then. That sucked. Just every now and then they jump up on there. Just every now and then. But luckily for me, I didn't get infected. 2 pieces of fat. Yeah. If I shoot a bear across the water, they're going to come right over here. Probably would. Swim across the water. Little stock fridge. Like energy wise. Pretty good. So we've got sunshine today. %, 0.03. The whole game's spazzed out there a bit. I see a brown bear, a black bear from here. It looks like a black bear. Do you reckon I can shoot it from here? Look at that. It's going to come right over here or not? It's not. I don't know where he is. He's coming. Ah. Out of idiot bullets. Come on. Maybe you can't shoot them in the water. Come on, that definitely was right on him. Okay, well, can't shoot him in the water. That sort of sucks a bit. Question is, how long does he hold the grudge for? Once he gets over this side, is he going to be a bit more painful to get rid of? He's out of the water now. Not going to waste too much 762 on him though, because that's valuable rounds. Rather be using the arrow. Then 762. Anyway, interesting, what do you call it, experiment there. Just to see what would happen. Turn this on. Because we've got some sunlight. Still not a lot of sunlight, but some. So 0.08 coming out of there. With that going in 0.08, is that still dipping the mass level or not? Oh, sorry, dipping the energy levels? Just. Well, that's going down real quick now because the sunshine's going down. I wonder. Silly theory, but the direction of the solar panel, does it matter? Yeah, it does. That was at 91. And that was at 44. See, so you can either get the evening sun or the afternoon sun. Nothing in between. There you go. Now it's going up. Well, there you go. That's a new part of the game I have never seen happen before. So, with the wind, we're not going to know which way that's going to go. So I'm going to guess that that's actually directional. I think they'd spin around anyway. I think. More. Neaten them up a bit. Don't really want them hanging over the edges. There we go. What I am guessing though is that when the sun comes up, unless I turn them round, they're probably not going to get much light till the sun is in the afternoon. Makes sense. Still going up though, that's good. So it's going up even though we've got a mass producer on. Ugh. And with a bit of wind we should be able to get a fair bit of power out of that as well. But in the meantime I think we're pretty much done. I've done more than what I would normally do on most streams, which is good, about half an hour extra, so you're welcome. But anyway, thanks for coming along, and good to see Abigail again. Hopefully see you again on future streams, and we will see you again very soon. Thanks for coming.